everyone, welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the lion's den. Today I'll be doing a reading on D.O. of XO, and I'll be doing a quick personality reading on him, and then just going to get into him coming back from the military, seeing just what energy is around him, and yeah, just maybe if I can pick up on any plans of his for his return. So let's go ahead and start out with my Caroline May's Archetype cards. You can find these on Amazon. Yeah, and just shuffle for D.O.'s personality. Remember, all my readings are for entertainment purposes only and are all alleged. Okay? Take what resonates, leave what don't. Take all readings with a grain of salt. Nothing is facts unless it can be proven. Okay? So D.O., 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 D.O. What is your strongest personality traits at this moment? What are your strongest personality traits at this moment? I'm just letting them fall out, guys. One, two, three, four, five. One more card, and we're good. Okay. So for D.O., the first card we have is Addict in upright position. It says helps recognize and confront addictive behavior. So it seems like there must be something or some sort of habit. I feel like it's possibly smoking if he doesn't already smoke. But there seems to be some sort of habit that he may have picked up in the military that he's trying to seemingly break before he leaves the military. Almost like something that he's gotten used to while he was in there, and he's like, oh man, I can't do this when I get out. I'm gonna have to fix this, you know, so I'm not doing the same once I'm officially out of the military. Okay, we have Knight. It says loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. I think this is kind of going back to the military in general. First of all, this makes me think of D.O. when he was the prince or whatever on the horse. But yeah, I feel like for D.O., he may actually have found some form of peace within the military. He liked the friends and the people he's kept there. Like the friends that he's made there. Sorry, I had to straighten this out. Yeah, the friends that he's made there. And I feel like D.O. right now doesn't really want to leave. I know this is a personality reading, but I'm picking up on other things, so I'm just letting you guys know. He has like friends that he's made in the military, and he kind of wants to stay by their side. So that's good. It seems like he's made friends. We have this word that I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say so I don't get demonetized, but y'all see it. Okay, anyway, it says accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So, you know, however, yeah, D.O., this is talking about the way what he did to survive the military, because it was not easy for him. I've done readings before. I don't know if I've posted them. I think I just did a private reading on D.O.'s military life, or did I do it in an energy reading? I may have said some stuff there, but check out XO's energy readings on my channel if you want to know more about kind of what's going on with them. Yeah, D.O. had to survive in the military, and there's ways that he did so. But also, D.O., how do I put this? Dio knows how to survive in places with a lot of aggressive men. He knows how to survive in there without having to compromise anything. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that. He knows how to survive in the military without dropping soap. I'll put it that way. I'll put it that way. We all know that, I don't know, for those of you who've been EXO-Ls for a long time, you guys know that Dio is like, has been for a very long time, like top of the list in the gay community in Korea. So yeah, for quite a few years, he's been one of the tops, if not the top, and the list over there. So yeah, he's run into his fair share of troubles over there, and he knows how to survive without having to drop the soap. We have Child Eternal. It says determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. And it's talking about just Dio having a lot of innocence to him. Dio has a lot of innocence. He's not innocent, but he has a lot of innocence. He sees, as it says, there are a lot of things that he sees through the eyes of a child. He sees with just this fresh, new, naivety, and he's like somebody. How do I put it? You just have to explain a lot of things to him like a child sometimes. Like, he can become very fascinated with things, and that's the best way I can explain it. I can just see him in my mind's eye becoming very fascinated with things, and sometimes you can tell him something simple and he can get overly fascinated about it. Like, that's the only way I can explain it. Let's see, we have the Miser. It says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold, delights in sharing life's riches. And this is still talking about him still having that magic touch of talent, still having those gifts to be able to kind of be put into any artistic category and be able to pull it off excellently, be able to make whatever that is be one of the top shows watched or top albums listened to. He just kind of has that golden touch still. And lastly, you have Angel. It says helping those in need with no expectations of reward. And I feel like in the military he was more of someone who was servicing people than running around with guns. I'm not saying he didn't run around with weapons or anything. I'm just saying, like, I feel like he was doing something that helped or served people. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, because that's all I can think, like, is like he was like a nurse or something. I don't know. I know. I think he's in the cafeteria part of the military, I believe. So that's probably what it is. Like, he's serving people food. Like, yeah. Anyway, moving on. That's his personality reading. If you'd like to purchase a personality reading for yourself, please head on over to Patreon. Click on the tier personality reading and message me after you've made your purchase and let me know, hey, if you want your reading this week, say, hey, I want my reading this week, or hey, can I get my reading next week? You know, whatever you want your reading, just message me and let me know. But yeah, make sure you read all of the information in the tier before purchasing so you know how to go about it. And yeah, that's what you do while you wait for your reading. You get free access to all of my exclusive content that's on Patreon, including ship readings, scandal readings, uncensored and uncut readings about, bullying and all of that's going on in K-pop. All of that's over there, so if you're interested, go check it out. Okay. Now, we're going to see what kind of energy is around D.O. What kind of energy is around D.O. amongst his return, like, with him coming back. Like, what's... Okay. What energy is around D.O.? Okay. Okay, so the first card that comes out is the Tower card. The Tower card is on my right. It says unplug and relax for a spell. And then we also have the Garden that says something good will come from this. This can be both something goes wrong when he returns. Something that he was not expecting goes wrong once he returns. Because the Tower, you always see the Tower as I do in the tarot. And like, you know, a sudden unexpected change. So this sudden unexpected change happens and he has to start from new. And I don't know what it is, but it is going to be something that he's like, wow, if I knew it was going to be like this, I wouldn't have even come back here. Like, or if I knew this was going to happen, I could have not even come back here. Sorry if y'all hear me crunching on ice. Let's see. I don't know what this is. Let me see if I can find what it is. Okay. Okay, what is going to be around here when he gets back? Okay. Alright, hold up. Okay. Beauty, dreams, and health, all in reverse. Okay, so it seems like some things have gone downhill within SM for him. And it's just sort of how they do things, how they go about things. There could be a lot of people who are sick when he comes back, or just like the way things are just not very aesthetically pleasing for him. I feel like this is more of, I really do feel like this is more of an aesthetic thing for him. Like, I mean, I know he knows everybody's sick now, but it's almost like coming back like, oh my God, everybody's in masks. Oh my God, everything is wrapped up in quarantine. Oh my God, it's so much harder to, you know, go ahead and do things because, you know, everybody, it just seems like he's going to be, for whatever reason, overwhelmed by the changes that have occurred since he was gone. So I don't even know if SM had many big changes or what, you know, or what, but for DO, it's just going to be like, oh God, like, what is going on? What do you mean 5 of the people that he knew are out sick and have, you know, have COVID? Well, I mean, I said are out sick and, you know, so it's like people he knows in the company are going to be gone or, you know, hospitalized, unfortunately. People who are just completely quarantined. So a lot of people that he knows won't be there. There's going to be a lot more, of course, restrictions around the building. And it's just going to be kind of, for him, it's going to be underwhelming and, you know, disappointing to come back and see everything kind of look like what is the word I'm looking for? It's like one of those worlds where every look like some sort of, what do they call them? I don't know. Look like there was some sort of zombie apocalypse. Okay. So I do see that more of like this aesthetic kind of thing, an aesthetic disappointment. Okay, let me see if there's anything else around, you know, going on here for Dio's return. Fertility is in reverse. It seems like you know, hold on. Is there a project? Because it seems like there's like, he's not going to give us an album. Oh, okay. So what I'm seeing is he has a project coming out, but it's like he almost has a choice. It's like, hey, you can either give us an album, or you can do this movie, or you can do this movie and this show, but you won't be able to do an album. Like, it's like they're giving him choices of what he's doing. Yeah, they're giving him a few choices on what he can do. they're giving him a few choices on what he can do, and it's like there's like two of them, or like a few of them that he's like, I really want to do this, but I know I need to drop it, you know, something for everybody who's waited, or, you know, I really want to do, you know, this album, but I can't because these jobs are more important. So when he comes back, he's gonna have a few options for him to do, like a few job opportunities for him, and he's just gonna have to figure out which one he's going to decide takes priority. Let me just see if there's anything else, because I don't think there's much else to Dio returning. Yeah, he is gonna have to let go of some sort of project. He's gonna have to let go of some sort of project that he really wanted to do. There's a project that he really wants to do that he has to let go of, and there's a project that he didn't want to do and that he's not gonna care to let go of. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, I'm not saying he does, but I'm just using it as an example. Like, let's say he can't do an album anymore, and he's kind of like, that's okay, because I actually really didn't want to do an album just yet. Like that. And then there's that other thing where he wants to do something and he has to let that go too. So that's what I'm saying. Like, up top is there's a lot of more aesthetic and just kind of displeasure in him coming back and expecting it to be like, oh, cool, I'm off early, now I can do all these things. And it's just like a lot of people that he really wants to work with, or things that he wanted to do he can't because people are sick. You know, there's limits to what and where he can record and all of that kind of things going on. So, you know, but he is going to give the girl something, a few things, so we'll just have to wait and see what it is. Yeah, so we're gonna move to the last segment, and I'm just going to see what is in store for Dio when he returns. Oh, wait, I already asked that. Like, just what's the next biggest scandal for Dio? Sorry. I'll be using my 5-cent tarot. We're just going to see what's the next biggest things to happen in Dio's life publicly. Okay. Dio wants to jump right back into routine. I don't know if Dio particularly likes to, I wonder what sign Dio is. Is he an earth sign? Probably not. I don't know. I really don't know. But we have Knight of Buttons, aka Knight of Coins, in here in reverse. He wants to jump into the same usual habit of his. It doesn't really benefit him at this time, though. And he's going to learn that the hard way. And that's probably another Tower moment for him. He's going to learn that the hard way. Because it's not going to be enough. There's going to be a complete imbalance for him. He's not going to feel like... he's just not going to feel good about trying to jump right back into routine. But at the same time, it's like he's really addicted to sort of staying with what he knows, and how he does things. And then last, we have the Fool here. That's just kind of like, there's going to be a change for him. There is going to be a change for him. But, I mean, I don't know if he's going to like having so much freedom, actually, because I feel like he's just going to have a lot more freedom to kind of do what he wants to do, and he's not going to be used to that. Yeah, like Dio's gonna have we have Queen of we have Queen of Buttons in reverse, so just where Knight of Buttons is. Um he's gonna stick to what he knows regardless, even if it doesn't benefit him. Like even if he's sitting there knowing that he needs to sort of switch it up, he's gonna do what he's used to because it's less of a burden on him. Yeah, it's less of a burden on him. It's just telling me the same thing. He's going to do what he's used to because it's less of a burden. It's less hard. And he's going to get back on that same track. And still by the end, they're going to switch it up on him anyway. So he can't run away from change. That's this Tower moment, which is always, it's right here where the Fool and the Hangman in reverse is. All of this is that Tower moment. It's like he tries to sit in comfort, you know, in the little forest and his little flowers and be kind of in his little safe space. And it's just going to be like, come up out of that corner. That's what it's going to be like. And he's going to have to do things and branch out and do a lot of probably more solo activities. That's not just acting. And, you know, it may stress him out a little bit actually having to sort of carry a lot of things on his own so soon after coming out of the military. But, you know, that's what's in store for him. Yep, that's what we have. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. And participate in polls and get to vote on what readings you want to see next. Follow me on Tumblr if you want to ask me questions anonymously. Check out my Patreon if you would like to purchase a reading. We did a personality reading earlier. This is a tarot reading. You can find those over there. So if you want to purchase it, go ahead and purchase it on Patreon. And then while you wait for your video, message me after your purchase and let me know if you want your video that week or next week or the week after that, whenever you want it. And while you wait for your video to be filmed and sent to you, you have free access to all of my exclusive content on Patreon, including ship readings, uncut and uncensored readings, as well as scandal readings, such as Burning Sun, bullying, and all kinds of other things. That's all over there on Patreon, so feel free to check it out. All right, I love you all so much. I hope to see you once again in the Lion's Den. Bye, Cubs.